This weekend I'm going to a party at a seed bank in Toker's Lounge. Great people and great music, enjoying fine cannabis. Sounds pretty meaningful to me, and that's just it. Or that's what it's all about, or however you would like to put it. Perception, Jeff. If you want to talk about physical laws and such, fine, let's talk concrete facts. But for someone like yourself who doesn't like or even use logic or facts, don't you dare open your fucking mouth about meaning, purpose, or any other heady topic well beyond your grasp. You have nothing yourself. What the hell do you suppose you're going to offer others with your babbling nonsense and damnation? Seriously, tell me, what have you offered the so-called YouTube community you talk about? I see a redneck fool talking shit, throwing in a Bible verse or two for authenticity, and then acting surprised when he gets people angry and they tell him that yes, his shit does indeed stink. You are a poor spokesman for meaning and purpose, Jeff. Better step out of the way and let the real philosophers handle that one. Some of you may think, yeah, let's get such and such YouTube philosopher. No, I meant the time-tested greats, though some of the people on YouTube are putting together quality stuff. Though much of that, as well, is just regurgitating the greats to music and animation. But hey, that's great. I love it. I plan to do some of those ideas myself. Jeff, I would say you were a toxic force, but I think the system of thought at YouTube and elsewhere is somewhat self-correcting. I mean, with all these people interacting, I would assume that to an extent it is, and I'm starting to see signs of this being true, with you being merely one example. It's interesting to see how information flows, how ideas take hold, spread, are rejected, and die. You are a fool, Jeff, and even Christians are waking up to your nonsense. Love, Jeff? How dare you even speculate on what other people can experience together? Right there you make a giant error in judgment. Of all the things to question, love. Love. You fucking question the love between other people, Jeff. We can experience love and joy and meaning and everything else. And I would personally argue I enjoy life more than you ever could, Jeff. So keep drinking beer and reading the same fucking book that didn't do you any good so far, obviously. I'll be living and thinking freely. As for your special claims to some sort of divine knowledge of human love, listen up, you insincere, fake, shell-like love peddler. You baiting fool. You don't love others, you reject others. By the very nature of your beliefs, you reject and condemn others. Oh, and then there's your words. You have nothing to offer anyone on the subject of love. Let me tell you something, you babbling ball of unending hubris. I have Christian friends, Jeff, and when they say I love you, it means something. When my atheist girlfriend says I love you, it means something. When my former atheist, up until the time I was born, mother, who was barely a Christian in your sense of the word, and good for her, she's quite spiritual and kinder and more generous than you will ever be. When she says I love you, I assure you, it means something. When my atheist father says I love you, when my Buddhist friend says that, it has meaning. When my atheist brother says I love you, it has meaning. And when I choose to say I love you to someone, when I say I love you, it has meaning.